I'm pre-season for carnivorous plants and sundews.
Really?
But it's pre-season up, you know. By the 3rd week of May, everything's up and going, and it goes to about the 3rd week of October.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is into orchids, but there's just too many of those things, and quite a lot of them come out at the wrong time of the year, and you've got to worry about snakes and stuff. But nah, it's just enough for me with carnivorous plants, you know. Australia has the most in the world, did you know, by the way?
I know.
The biggest.
We quite often see the sundews when we on our walks, but what other ones do you usually find?
Well, it's just the sundews, that's what I'm into.
Oh, okay.
Basically, in Australia, there's not much. We've just got the bladderworts, but
Yeah.
they're more in the Northern Territory and up that way. Mainly the sundews.
But they're so pretty, aren't they?
Yes. We have the biggest, the smallest, the most robust, and we're the centre of the world for those. Most people don't know that, and we also have the fastest in the world as well. Thank you. See ya. Yes, the fastest sundue in the world. The irony being it's the most common species in southern Australia. So fast that on a normal day it moves so fast that you just can't see it move. And no Aboriginal stories, zip, nothing. Apparently the original discoverer of the plant totally missed its most fascinating feature, though that could change actually. It does have it does more things than the Venus flytrap can do anyway. And there's probably a few more surprises. As I said, it's probably going to become the first plant. You know, if you use the word action at a distance, which is the standard concept between a nerve, if you use action at distance in every ribbon tentacle there, or the snap tentacle, ribbon tentacle, if you've got more than one, then you've got more than one nerve, and if you've got more than one nerve, you have yourself some sort of rudimentary botanical, always put that in quotes, botanical nervous system. I don't expect a brain, I don't think anyone does, but maybe you've got a nexus of nerves or something, botanical nerves. Just looking here, the soil is looking a little bit dampish, so it's absorbed a little bit of probably overnight rain. And colour check on that. I believe I am on spot colour focus. And I don't seem to linger on the plants too long. Now that now I'm down here, I noticed on one of the clips walking back, I actually turned around here and I noticed some rockage over there, which if I can get down here, but I don't know whether I want to do it now because, we're still in snake season. I'd rather stick to the paths if I can. But there's a nice termite mound here, but it's a slightly different colour here. But where old tyres go to die, and it's very steep down there, but I've always want to actually walk down that gully and get down to our little sandy place down there. But I think I was on this track out here, and you looked across there, and I noticed as I turned the camera around, we were worried, talking about, I couldn't find this rockage business, and out of the as I turned around with the camera, there was some rockage there, so there is something there. And you can see when you're down there, but it's hard to see when you're up here, which is very, very strange. Anyway, what are we? 4 minutes. I've still got enough time. Anyway, I'm just going to maybe if we can just have a little bit of a squeeze in here, we might be able to if I just go down to where those trees are, we might be able to take a squeeze, and then I use the power of the zoom. Something I couldn't do. I was having trouble, remember, last year until we found out that, I'm so used to the toggle on my old camera for doing the zoom that this one has the toggle goes the other way to use the zoom. It's basically left versus right. And it's just one of those Now somewhere I was down here, yeah, walking up this little track with these semi-burnt trees, and on this little track, and as I turned the camera around, colour check on that, we are actually 3 notches down, I believe. I'll put the display up. Yeah, 3 notches down checked. So there's one more notch down than a gate, all the gate too far ones, and the occasional one when I actually didn't actually go down at all. It was just like 0, 0, 0. Now, that is very elucidatory, because I was coming back. Okay, maybe we have to go a little bit further. I suppose we can always climb back up. Since we're so near the helipad, and I'll talk about that in a minute, we're not really wasting too much time. As I got my trusty, rusty clock, if I can hold the camera without pressing any buttons. I've got my trusty, t-shirt time. I got my trusty, rusty clock there, sitting oh, almost pressed a button there, almost. That's the trouble with this camera. That's the one design fault. Some buttons are just too big, or it's too bulky. Other ones are such a slim margin between on and off. You think they're on, and they're actually off, and vice versa. So, you know, there are a few design flaws or faults that can actually be improved upon. But oh, there's a touring party down there, and maybe those two are advanced members, or well, it is school holidays, so I wouldn't think they would be school children. They look a bit too big to be school children, but anyway, hang on, you can't see what I'm talking about. So now we use the power of the zoom, going right. Now, where am I? I'm looking at, oh, okay, wrong way. Down there, that's it. Down there, there's our little sandy patch down there or whatever. It'll be like silvery right there. Now down there somewhere, well, I better get there quickly before they run out. There they are, down there. Last members of the stragglers there. There was a big long line before. Geez, they're moving pretty quickly. As far as my camera will go. Oh, they're gone now. Oh no, 2 last members going behind that thing. There you go. Anyway, that's about the best I can do. I think my zoom does go a little bit better if I'm not on this stabiliser, because I get a little bit more screenage. I get about 5 millimeters extra screenage or something, or focal length or something, and it allows the zoom to go a little bit further. But you know, you lose the stability. So it's all right if you have a tripod, of course. Now that is very strange, because now where is this rockage? You go back to those clips, so online, as I turn the camera around, you can see this rockage. So what the heck has gone? This is really strange, you know. I get all these strange things. But yeah, let's go down here now and be a little bit closer, down to where we are, down here. Above that. Oh god, where am I? It's hard because I've got this sunlight on the screen, fellas, and it's down there, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Down there somewhere. I'm still not in the right place. Oh well. Where is it? Oh, down there. Yeah, that's our little sandy patch down there. And there's our little, what do you want to call it? Our little Stoby pole down there. But yeah, you can see it looks a pretty, dry, but it looks like it's got a little bit of dampness from some rain or something. So maybe we could do that later on in the week. But they're not my goals for today. My goal now is just get back up here if I can, very quickly, back to the path without straining too much. And that is very strange, because if you go back to those, and it looks like there's been a little bit of a burnout here, so that might be interesting for later on in the season. But if you go back to those clips, you can definitely see the rockage as I turn the camera, and now we can't see it. So there's something really strange going on. It's like one of those old mystery movies you see, black and white things from the 50s or something, Just got to get the right angle, be on the right day or something. The moon has to be send down a shaft of sunlight before you actually get to see it, sort of thing. But yeah, it looks like we've had a bit of a burn in there. Bit of a rubby burns. So that'll be interesting. So keep that in the back of your mind for later on in the season. It's not far off either. Yeah. Anyway, oh, it's 10 minutes, way too long. Takes forever to upload. Anyway, start a new clip from here.